So let's talk about dads. Now, they have one of the most influential roles in a son's life, and in this case, the apple didn't fall too far from the tree. One of our favorite, most loved medical experts, Dr. Michael Mol, and 20-year-old son Joshua both share a love for the medical field as well as music. And Joshua's passion for music has led him to release a number of singles, including a brand new EP that was released this year. And this morning, we get to catch up with Michael and Joshua Mol. Come on, guys, Expresso, make some noise! Make some noise! Yeah?
That was beautiful,
worthy?
man.
That's
just, yeah, you had me speechless.
Oh,
it is good to be back, man.
And it's so good to see you both.
Who's giving you a hard time on set these days?
Nobody. Nobody. I'm having it way too
guys.
easy these days. But great to see you both. Josh, especially you, because I met you literally 10 years ago when we started Expresso, and you were 10 years old back then. And it's amazing to see just how you've turned out so incredibly, not just musically, but in everything that you've done. But how are you? Let's start there. How have you been?
We're good. It's been good to, COVID's been good for us as a family. We've hung out together more than we ever had. So, the downside of COVID, but the good side has been a lot of family time, which has been great.
Yeah. How about you, Josh? You've been very, very busy, haven't you?
Yeah, no. I've also loved spending time with the family. Like, we never have family dinners, and now we just have dinner every night. It's quite cool.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the main reason why you are here today is because you are a young budding musician, and I remember still seeing you playing the guitar for the very first time at home, and the guitar was taller than you, and now you're playing your dad's guitar, so fully fledged musician in that sense of the word. Where did the passion start?
Sure. I was brought up on, like a diet of Bon Jovi and U2 pretty much my whole life, so
Guilty.
It started from there. And, yeah.
In fact, we went to go see Bon Jovi in Cape Town, and I remember years ago, at the end of the concert, a bunch of girls behind us tapped me on the shoulder and said, excuse me, but how come your 12-year-old son knows the words to every single Bon Jovi song? You're taking this entire concert.
That's good. That's good stuff to grow on. That's very good stuff. But I mean, I remember also there were quite a few instruments in the house. There was a piano there, if I remember correctly, and there was acoustic guitar and electric guitar. Was music a family bonding thing as well for you guys as the Mols?
I think it was just a bit of an outlet. I know when I was studying, I can't really play the piano, but I used to sit at those keys and just play stuff, just to clear my head. And I know Josh has been doing that. I mean, he's second year med school now, and it's been a great release for you. It's almost been a bit of a gap year kind of thing.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I mean, you are a second year med student. That's not something that everyone can do, and you're doing so at UCT. And so how are you balancing the whole passion of music, but also pursuing your studies in earnest?
Yeah, well, obviously, the work is quite a lot, but I'll study at night, and then I sort of get too tired, and then I'm like, okay, let me do some music, and then I just noodle around on the guitar, chill, I don't know.
And when you do, what's the first tune you find yourself sitting back and just kind of like that's the first tune or chord you go to?
I don't know. I don't know the names of all the chords, so I sort of just like play around and,
I thought it'd be I'm wanted, dead or alive.
That's amazing, man. So what, in terms of music, is it self-taught? Did you develop it throughout your school career?
Yeah, I mean, I went to a few lessons when I was younger, but it's mostly just playing around by myself. Yeah.
Josh has got and dads get to say this, but he has a gift. And it's very frustrating because he doesn't read music, but he can pick up. He's got an ear of note.
Yeah.
He'll listen to a song and he'll just play it, and that just makes me want to throw up most of the
But what is it like for you, Michael, to see just how incredibly your son's grown up and turned out, and just an incredibly gifted human being, a great guy as well? That must be an enormous sense of pride for you.
It is. Really, really proud, but also proud of that sense of humility. So Josh has got gifts, but it's not something that he displays. It's not something that he kind of touts out there. Just bringing him on the show today was hard enough. He's like, let's not point the spotlight on me. Let's just do stuff. And, I just want to play, And I love that. It's just a case of, this is a God-given gift. I didn't ask for it. I've got it, and I just want to enjoy it, And
I personally can't wait to have you playing live on the show a bit later on, so make sure that you don't miss that out. I want to talk about what happens at home. Talk to me about best parenting moments and worst parenting moments. Do you have a few? You got a few?
I don't know if I'm legally allowed to say anything bad about Mr. South Africa.
No! He called you Mr.
No!
I was about to come out at some point, but
we're so well up to that
this
point.
stage is all yours. Take it away.
we have lots of fun. We get along very well. Obviously, we bicker every now and then, but it's all healthy.
Absolutely.
I think the coolest thing we ever did together was when I turned 13. We went backpacking through Europe for 10 days.
Oh, wow.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Where did you go?
We hit, I think, 6 different countries in 10 days. So we'd like sleep on the train and then.
Quick story for you. We're in Barcelona.
Yeah.
And it's hot, and we just, we beat on bikes all day. So we hit the beach. we start swimming out, and we just kind of get out and we swim right until we're exhausted. So we start swimming back to the shore. And as I get closer, I'm looking at this person that looks like they're wearing a really skimpy, costume, and I get closer, and she's not wearing a costume, and suddenly we literally paddle into a nudist beach. So I'm like, dude, we're not going back into the beach. He's, Dad, I'm tired. And going, no, we're swimming back.
We gotta get back. We gotta get back.
Terrible parent.
Oh man, I'm sure there's many more stories where that came from, but suffice to say, it's fantastic to have you guys on the show and to catch up after such a long time. And you at home, stay tuned, because Michael and Joshua will be preparing a family favorite recipe for us next.